Real Talk Day. I'm Michael Liptak here with Sydney McIntyre. On Sunday, Barack Obama, on the 50th anniversary of Selma, about just kind of where we've come so far since then, he made a comment. He said that we've made progress, but we're still not there yet. And then yesterday as well, a video from the University of Oklahoma, a fraternity, the SAE fraternity on there, made a video where they chanted on a bus, there will never be a N in SAE, and they made a reference to lynching as well. And I'm going to ask Sydney if this kind of goes back to Barack Obama's comments where he said that we've made progress, but we're not there yet. And does this video justify what his comments were?
I don't think it justifies anything. I think it's irony. I think it's ironic that, you know, this speech just came out and then this video came out. Young people in college do stuff like this, and it's not uncommon to see it. It is sad. It's, you know, it's hard to watch some of that stuff, especially because we don't need to promote that to young people, and we don't want them to continue to have a certain mindset and say certain things. But it's different. It definitely doesn't justify anything. There's nothing being justified in it, because you don't, unless you were to talk to somebody, and, you know, somebody that was in the video or somebody from that school, you know, there's no way to really tell. But I do believe that, you know, some of it is alive in certain places and some of it isn't. But I think that we have made progress. Obviously, we've made a lot of progress because, you know, in our schools, it's not segregated anymore. We have blacks, Hispanics, whites, even people from, you know, other, like East Asia, South Asia. We have international programs in schools, you know, international people that even go to high schools and different things. So I think that that's something important. That's something that we need to be proud of as well.
I think Barack Obama's comments I think he hit it on the head. We're still not there yet. We see with this video, this wasn't just a first time thing. You see this chant, everybody was on there pumping their fists, just so excited. This isn't the first time that they did it. And I think when you look at the University of Oklahoma, it's a predominantly white school as well. So that kind of fits into kind of what you kind of said a little bit. So I think his comments are right that we're still not there yet. We see with what happened with the Michael Brown incident, yeah, whether you agree or not that his hands were up or not. And I think with that case, we saw that there's still such a big distrust between minorities and not political, but I think power officials when it comes to either the government or police officers.
Well, and I don't even think that we don't have to say that there's like a power advantage. I think that it's the mindset of the people. Because as long as we view and see something a certain way, then that's how it's viewed throughout society. And, you know, I think that even though we always make progress, you know, obviously the future that we're in now, if people kind of were able to track it, we're not where we used to be. And so, you know, we aren't there yet, but we've made progress.
And when you look at what happened with the University of Oklahoma, I think one thing that we're seeing is that even though young people, they don't care so much about race like they did in the 60s, it's still trickling down, and hopefully going forward that some of these younger people that are being taught some of this ignorant crap that obviously these kids were on the bus with this fraternity, hopefully that they can understand that this crap isn't acceptable and that it doesn't matter what your race is. And so I think hopefully fraternities, they can see this, because I'm sure this isn't the only fraternity that does this type of chants either.
And this is a sorority.
So this or sorority.
Yeah, yep.
So I think this is, hopefully they get the message and start to learn as well.
Yeah, and another thing too, before, you know, we end the segment, I think it's just important because I know that you used, you know, ignorance, and I think that, you know, that's a big word to have to use in a certain like subject like this. And ignorance, of course, is, you know, having the knowledge but kind of like just ignoring it more or less. And so I think that, well, it's, you know, knowing and just not identifying what you're doing. But I think these girls, you get into something and you lose sight of other things. And I think that that's kind of how society is sometimes. You get into something or you jump on the bandwagon with certain things and you lose sight of the things that are important. And I think that this story alone needs to remind us what we believe is important and what we need to see in the future and how we need to make progress.
And if you'd like to join the conversation, follow us on our Facebook page. Let us know what you think about Barack Obama's comments that said we've made progress, but we're not there yet. And let us know what you think about this sorority video that they put from the University of Oklahoma.
I just want to make you laugh. I just want to see that smile. Babe, we're only here, oh, for a little